Katie did a nice job decorating the studio this morning. You might notice we have some balloons behind us.
Where's that video that you took? Where did you post that? Facebook or
Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram, all of our socials.
So you can see Katie decorated for the 39th birthday of Radio from Hell, and she also brought a cake. Maybe we should have some cake now, Katie, if you're.
She gave me my own balloon. There it is.
It is ballooned.
It is gray.
And we have a few minutes if you want to call and talk about when you first started listening to Radio from Hell, or if you have any comments about that. 877-602-9696.
BFOP Minion in the chat room says, congratulations, more importantly, thank you for letting me listen since Carrie's country and Bill's college days.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'd like some clarification on that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what that means.
I don't know.
877-602-9696 if you would like to call and chat with us a little bit or say hi or tell us when did you start listening to the show? How did you find it?
I was a listener before I was a
lord.
Me
too. Well, I'm not a lord, but me too.
I listened to Radio from Hell because in 1986 I was in high school.
Did you hate listen?
So
were you a hate listener?
We talked earlier about how modern music was on KCGL, and I would listen to that. And then when KJQ took that over, you guys were top 40 and then switched to alternative. And I have to admit, myself and my friends were nervous about
those guys suck.
We didn't say that. We just said, well, what do they know about alternative music? And it turns out you don't know what people listen to in their private lives. Like publicly, you were a top 40 station. That's not necessarily the music.
Yeah, I didn't go home and listen to Miami Sound Machine.
No.
I don't. Little River Band is not in my library.
It is in mine.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, do you guys want to see your cake?
Yeah.
I went to Harmon's.
Yeah.
Because Harmon's.
They do great.
And they do
bakery
custom
stuff.
cakes.
What kind of a cake is it?
So you can tell it's buttercream frosting.
Oh, it's
not cream cheese. God
cream
bless
cheese.
you.
I know you, Gina.
It's carrot cake. Huh?
It is actually red velvet cake.
Oh, really?
For Radio from Hell.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it says Happy 39th Birthday, Radio from Hell, and then it has a cute gold 39.
Let me take a picture of it.
Yeah, I got a picture before you rip into it.
Well, I was going to have one of you guys cut into it. This isn't me.
No,
this is you
do
guys.
it.
You want
do
me
it.
to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But
you don't want my meat hooks all over it.
next year we're going to plan something real big for the 40.
Well, that's we ought to do something because I was asked.
Oh, I'm already on it.
I was asked on Saturday, what do you guys have planned? And I said,
Oh.
I don't know.
We're going to do something. I've got something. We're going to plan something big, but
Well, what about the 40th? I said, we ought to do something.
We got a balloon.
yeah, you got a balloon, and then you got a Frank Chris balloon because my husband's a genius. He's the one that gave me that idea.
877-602-9696.
We asked Katie to come in here and do the cake, and now she's not answering the phone.
Well, nobody's calling, so it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, is anybody calling at the moment?
No one is. And I find that disappointing, frankly. Maybe there won't be a 40th, okay?
Yes, there will.
Zane says he's been listening since 96. Tim the Tree Guy since 94.
There's even little chocolate curls on the edge of this cake because I thought you guys would
I
like
do
that.
like a chocolate curl.
People are suggesting that Chainsaw Guy cut the cake.
I thought a chocolate curl was a sexual position.
It might be.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
All right. It's Harmon's. It's always good.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got a little chocolate.
Yeah. So it's got the chocolate curls on the edge.
What makes a red velvet cake red velvet?
So it's just red dye. It's actually chocolate cake.
Yeah.
It's devil's food cake.
There is a way to make a red velvet cake not using red dye, but it's
Correct.
a complicated process.
Yes, it is. My sister would be able to tell you because she is a baker.
I think you
cannot.
use beets or something?
I think so, something like that. But I wanted to do something special for you guys. So after the parade yesterday, I came in here and I didn't go overboard. I wasn't trying to go crazy in here, but I did get you a couple of different balloons, even though you said one.
Where are our gifts?
This is the cake was your gift.
Cake's a gift.
The cake is a gift.
Cake is not a gift.
But there is an Age to Perfection balloon behind Gina, which I loved dearly and thought it was just perfect. It's on your chair.
Listening since 2004. Some guy says 30 years. Followed Gina from Q99.
Over on the Q.
Woody and Barbary in the morning.
Somebody
Remember,
listen to Woody and Barbary?
yeah, you remember Q99, the station that was going to squash us like a bug.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It was in all of their press materials.
Yeah, my first morning show was not this show. It was Woody and Barbary. And then Carrie and Bill rescued me. Actually, Jim Facer.
It was more Jim Facer,
Jim
really.
Facer rescued
We
me.
urged
from
him to, and he used his power of attorneys.
because I had a contract there, and Jim said, "I'll."
That's why I have attorneys,
Yeah.
son.
They said, we'll sue you. And Jim said,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead. That'll be fine.
So, yeah, it was. Well, Facer rescued a lot of us.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
actually.
He rescued me as well.
Yeah.
I used to listen to the sports talk show The King and I with Barry King and
Who
Gina.
did? Oh my God!
And one day Gina was no longer on the show.
Wow.
Oh, that's Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher.
Patrick, you're
Why would you listen to that?
what? It was a fabulous sports program.
I mean, I started listening to you guys when I was a kid, and in the back seat, I told my mom I wanted to be like you guys.
Oh, you did?
I did, and now when I got my job, she's like, "Look at you,"
Aw.
and that was as an intern.
Let's see, there's
I was like, yeah.
Eddie's on line one.
Well, we're out of time, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But happy birthday, you guys!
Quickly,
Eddie. Eddie. Hi, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have
Hi.
you been listening?
Over 30 years. I found you guys like in high school, and I've loved you guys ever since. I met Carrie once in an elevator at the old station.
Ah,
Oh, that
And
rickety
I'm very
elevator.
tall, and he told me Ronald McDonald was also tall. And I was just like, the guy from the radio talked to me, and I was so excited.
I remember that.
You know, we will probably later this week have some Hello Yeah What time, and if you weren't
Yeah.
able to call right now, we can.
We can do some
I-
radio
Eddie,
from hell memories.
Eddie, I think Carrie was probably
you, guys.
drunk. Carrie was drunk.
Might have been. All right. Thank you.
See ya.
Well, happy birthday, guys!
Thank you for
Katie.
doing it,
Thanks,
Katie.
Katie.
Thank you.
Always.
That's delicious cake. Thank
right.
you.